I'm CT. When I'm not hosting podcasts, I live in the real world. I mean, everybody has to have a job, right? Mine just happens to be CES, customer service. You know, solutions, relationships, while keeping my team motivated to keep a constant connection with each and every guest who has chosen to stop in to visit. Episode number 77, Doritos in a can? BoJangles hard tea? Uh-oh, sewer blockage. This is C.T.C.S.
Hey, welcome to C.T.C.S. Yeah, living in the real world, man. What a real world it's been. Last night, not even 12 hours ago, I was at a movie premiere. And then this morning, I was at a movie premiere. Exhausted from being on the road, just driving over and over again and headed into CS on a major busy freeway. Don't know what to expect. I haven't talked with anybody from the store at all this week to find out what the vibe has been, because you know when you get into the months of March and April, I mean it's like a gigantic desert. You never know. There's no real holiday that's happening, and it's like, oh man, how are people handling this? Because there's no NFL and the NBA, it's okay, and baseball hasn't really started yet. All right, we're going to CS. I'll see you there. The hardest thing about going in here today is the damage that was done last week to my lower back, which of course stretches up to your abs and everything. Got to be doing more sit-ups. Heading back to the gym, I know that next week. But the thing is, though, is that if you're not fully capable, then your body takes the punches. And I've been under some serious-ass drugs over the past 4 days because the pain has been so bad. So I get out of the car today to go into CS, and it's like, fuck. And man, it hit me hard again. The new product of the week, if you're from the Southeast or if you've ever been here, BoJangles is huge. It's huge when it comes to chicken. So now BoJangles, which is also famous for their sweet tea, now has hard sweet tea. I love this. Steeped like we mean it. Oh, that's got attitude. We're going to be popping a can of that stuff open. Last week it was the Cheerwine Ale. This week, BoJangles hard sweet tea. We've got a gentleman that has excessively used our store phone. I mean, every day for 15, 20 minutes at a time. We think it's time that it's just it's time to have that conversation.
Do you know if you're going to need it anymore today?
That's fine.
Okay. I mean, I don't mind letting you use the phone, but there you go. Trying to do everything at one time.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm trying to get my new phone.
Okay.
But my company, it's all Filipino, so it's hard.
Okay.
You have a good weekend?
I had a great weekend, yeah.
Good. Yeah, always.
I did, really. It was lots of fun.
Oh, wow. So you went out of town?
No. I just didn't do anything. I did was stuff.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
Just relaxed and didn't have anything on my mind or, So, yeah.
That's it. You need that time.
Just need that time just to do nothing.
That's it. Stare at a wall.
Absolutely.
Stare at a bug on the wall. Third month madness is underway in college basketball. People are stoked, man. They're watching their games. All 64 teams started today, and people are wearing their school colors and jerseys, and they don't like the idea that that some teams have already lost right now. Like Furman is going to the next level, and that's supposed to be like the first time in many years. Okay, I'm really into marketing and branding. You know what marketing branding is?
Well, I don't know about
okay, yeah. So now I'm going to show you something really quickly. Tell me what you think this product is, okay? I'm just going to show it to you very quickly. What is it?
It's Doritos.
So you knew it was Doritos too? They look like Pringles now? You knew that too? I mean, the only one that didn't know that?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean,
I just couldn't read it.
It's like it didn't look like Pringles?
It did, but you had it up.
Oh, I showed you the Doritos. Oh, dummy me then, huh? I blew that. We get 2 secret shoppers a month, and one of the things that they're testing us on this time around is showing our guests where the products are. So instead of saying, it's over on aisle number 6, halfway down, we physically take them there. But here's one of the most difficult things that I'm dealing with, is that I'll say, I'm going to take you over there. No, you don't have to do that. I said, no, I really do want to take you over there. No, you don't have to do that. And it offends them, and I don't know if it makes them feel stupid, but it's like, no, I'm very happy to show you. Okay, we just busted a couple of people and a baby. What they did was they come into the store with the baby in the stroller. But by the time they got up to the front, where they were about ready to take off, we noticed the baby was no longer in the stroller, but there was a bunch of stuff in the stroller, and it was covered up by blankets. Yeah, we went over there. We said, can you just remove the blanket for a moment? And there was all the stuff. And, it's like right there in front of their baby. I was just on the receiving end of a good old-fashioned southern butt chewing. The guest brings in all of these veggies and fruits. They don't have a store card, but they want all their money back. And I said, that's impossible. We don't do that. And oh my God, the lady just lit up. And so then her next thing was, I need to see a manager right now. And so I'm anxious now to find out how the manager is going to handle the situation without a store card. Even with management involved, the woman has decided that she's really angry, and she's gotten pretty verbal. And even though we've shown her clearly what the rules are when it comes to getting money back for a product, because here's the thing that really has our attention. It's from a grocery store that's in a different city, and she wants her money back. I get it. But the rules are, and as my manager clearly stated to the woman, he says, I'm going to be the one that's getting in trouble, but I'm going to give you your money back. But that's what he did. So the question is, let's do this. What would you do if you were in this situation? I realize it was only strawberries, but what's it going to be the next time? What would you do? A little bit earlier today, we talked about the new BoJangles hard sweet tea, and where it says, steeped like we mean it. I couldn't sample it while I was at the grocery store because that would be basically just drinking on the job. So I'm home, and I thought I would give it a big taste from here. But once again, BoJangles sweet tea is a southern knockout, is what it is. It's great stuff. So let's give it a shot. Wow. Well, that's interesting. It doesn't taste like BoJangles sweet tea. It actually tastes like BoJangles unsweet tea. I'll go that angle. It needs something like sugar to be put in it, because I know they put a ton of sugar in it, but it's got a tea flavor, but it's not a sweet tea kind of. Maybe it should be BoJangles hard unsweet tea. It's pretty weird when your coworker comes up to you at the job and says, dude, you didn't take your transition walk today, did you? And I'm like, the hell do you know about a transition walk? And then I realized, oh my God, I talk about it on C.T.C.S. And I said, yeah, you're right. I had movie premieres back to back, and I didn't get to take my transition walk. So she could tell that without that transition walk, it was going to affect me, and it did affect me. And so where are we at right now? Well, you heard my dog bark. We're on that transition walk. We're going into day number 2. St. Patrick's Day. It's hit. And oh my God, has it ever hit at the grocery store. Beer. Beer, one brought. Oh, more beer. That's what's being sold. And how often does it land on a Friday? Once every 7 years, is it? Let me do the math. I'll get back. Ooh, you had a big scammer.
Yeah, the guy came up and he said, I was in here yesterday and I bought 2 pounds of food from the Asian bar and I got sick and I vomited on myself, and it was for a party. And I instantly, the way the guy looked physically, if you've met the guy once, you instantly remember. Yeah. And it's the same story he used a month ago. And he said, just give me a $25 gift card. And I said, well, do you have a receipt? He goes, no, I threw up on it, and with COVID, I'm not bringing it in. And I said, okay, do you have any proof of purchase? And he goes, no, just put it on a gift card. And I said, okay, hold on. So I called Jeff up, and Jeff came up. Jeff told him the exact same thing. Mm-hmm. And the guy goes, well, I didn't use my VIC card. I used my VIC card for everything, but I didn't use it for that. Oh, no. And then Jeff told him, without proof of purchase. The guy got pissed off, turned around, and walked right off.
St. Patrick's Day is supposed to be a great day. It's supposed to be a good luck day, right? 4-leaf clovers. Well, for this guy, he dropped his $2,000 payroll check in our store, and I called the business. I called him and said, look, you need to get a hold of him and let him know that we found his $2,000. So it's good luck on him. It's gotten amazingly stressful. This place is packed like a Super Bowl Sunday, and we've got self-checkout. Both cash machines are down, and people with cash are having to go stand in line, which is putting stress on our registers right now. This is stressful. 3 simultaneous thefts currently underway. A man that is stealing soap, detergent, and we have women that are trying to take out a huge cake. And the third is steaks. They're trying to grab the steaks. It's St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what the detergent has to do with St. Patrick's Day, but we've got 3 thefts underway, and we're following people right now. Here's what's not fair, and because I think they're asking people basically to feed into what is going on. The person was caught with the soap, and then a guest at the store wanting to be a superhero, and they have every right to do that. They knew that we had busted them, and they came over with their own credit card, and they paid for the soap for the guy. So therefore, he was going to steal it. We were stopping it, but then a guest comes by and pays for it. What would you do in a situation like that? Is it still theft? What would you do? Let's get you an update on the birthday cake. What we did is we did the go up and have a conversation, interact, get them engaged in a conversation, and while you're talking, you just kind of just lead them into register number 1, and that's exactly what happened. And so when they know that you're watching, they're not going to take off. That is the way that we're trained. Don't go up to them, make the accusations. Go up and start a conversation. Transition walk into day number 3. This will be my final day. The reason why is because, you know me, I have all those other jobs. Tomorrow's the wedding show. I will be at the wedding show presenting what it is that we do as entertainers and trying to make a connection to serve that community as well. So we're out here in the forest right now on this transition walk, and it's like 47 degrees with a breeze. Oh my God, it's cutting right through this jacket. Those days when you hate being that guy, that guy. I walk in, and not one, but 3 people come up to me and say, God, thank God you're here. Thank God you're here. And I go, okay, so what's going on? That thank God, you're thanking God that I'm here. And all 3 of them in their own little separate worlds, and not at the same time, they go, I'm just in a really horrible mood. I'm not feeling well. I'm down. And you get other excuses, and you're the one I've been waiting for you to bring me up. And it's like, oh, crap. Wow, where am I going to get the fuel for that? So I've sent an email to NASA to see if maybe they can send me some jet rocket fuel. All right, you're coming in here the day after St. Patrick's Day. What do you expect?
I'm expecting either a lot of people buying hangover medication.
Hangover.
Because we sold a lot of beer last night.
Yeah, we did.
Or a lot of meat.
A lot of meat? Why?
See, people are trying to eat off that hangover.
From the department of, oh my God, this can't be happening to me. No, there's no way this is going to happen to me. Gentleman comes in to buy lottery tickets. He says, I got to remember my 4 digits on my card. And I look at him and he goes, no, we got this covered. Just play it out. And the first one went through. It was like for $6. And I'm thinking, okay, he doesn't remember the number. The second one was for $27. And before I even pushed yes, I go, do you know the number? No, I don't know the number. And I said, okay, I can't push yes. He says, no, I'll get it. So I hit yes. And the next one after that was for another $27. And he goes, I'm still trying to remember the number. And I'm going, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to eat this. So you're in that moment where you're going, you're getting that cold sweat. It's like, what's going to happen here? Guess what? He didn't remember the number. So you saw the guy out in the parking lot?
I saw him in the parking lot in a hurry, and I didn't know what he was getting from you. I just knew that you were down there and you were having an extended conversation, so I was aware that something was going on. And I was out there getting cards, and I saw him come marching to the parking lot, and I'm thinking he's either running or he's trying to hurry up and get something. And so I'm glad he came back and actually was able to buy him, because I just don't know how you don't remember your PIN.
And to keep telling me, just do it. I'll get it. I got it.
You can't just do it. That's the thing. That's why there's a PIN number on it.
Yeah. And I told him, I said, don't hit the green, because it's going to take it as a credit card, and you can't do that.
Yeah. No, that's you're playing Russian roulette when you sell lottery up here. You're hoping that person has their money ready.
Just learned an interesting thing, that if you use Instacart and you want to bring the stuff back, all the groceries that you bought, you cannot have your money back. We can take the product back, but we're going to give you a copy of the receipt, and then you're going to contact Instacart to work it out with them, because we don't give refunds on Instacart. I didn't know that. And so that was very interesting to learn. So that's something for you to learn if you are an Instacart user. If you send something back, it's going to take some time for them to work things out. We've got a serious issue in the men's bathroom. It is flooding. It's coming up from the drains on the floor. It smells like hell. We've got to shut this down. Management is on it. We've got a plumber on the way. The water is spewing from the floor. The smell is absolutely intense, and it just makes you instantly sick to your stomach. It looks like what's happened is that it's like, it smells like grease. It smells, it's not coming from the toilets. It's actually coming from the drain on the floor. The situation has risen, and we're closing down all the bathrooms because in every one of the bathrooms, it's flooding. The scent is horrible. We don't want our guests to go anywhere near these bathrooms at all, so we're locking all the doors.
Well, there you go. More of that drama at a grocery store. C.T.C.S. It can be heard on all platforms, from iHeartRadio to Spotify to wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Stop by the store sometime, okay?